All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to start with our toe lifts. So today we've got 4 circuits. We're going to do 3 exercises in each circuit. Heels up, right then left, right and left. So there's 3 exercises in each circuit. There is a strength, there's a core, and there is a cardio. We're going to do 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and we have 3 rounds. Let's march. We're going to stand nice and tall. We're going to start to wake up those hips. We're going to march, trying to get our thighs as close to parallel to the floor as we can get. 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're going to kick it back right here. So a little knee bend. Think about scraping the mud off the bottom of your shoe. 4, 3, bring the knees back up. We're going to start to add a little bicep curl right here. Good. 4, 3, 2. All right, hamstring curls again, tricep kick it back. Reach the hands back towards your heels. Elbows are a little bit lifted, pointing back behind you. 4, 3, slow deadlift right in the center. Feet about hip to shoulder width apart, nice and tall. So we're going to hinge, 2, lift, 2. Your core stays nice and stable. Hinge. We're going to go a little faster right here, down and up. I'm starting to feel the effects from this week's workouts. I didn't think they were too bad while we were doing them. Now I start to feel them a little bit. All right, take it forward, hold it in place, open book, open and close. So we still have that nice neutral spine position. Open that shoulder back behind you, hips are stable. All the way up, slow squat right here, take it down. Stand tall. So push the hips back, sit down, and then press through the feet all the way, standing tall. So hinge, down. Let's go a little bit faster right here. So down and up. Good. 4, 3, 2. All the way up, arm circles, both arms up and back, then back around to the front. Up and back to the front. All right, alternating arms, back only. Take it back, then switch to the other side. So it's a little rotation, thumb up, and then we rotate pinky to come down. 4, 3, 2. All right, forward step and reach. So forward, pull it back. So if you need to keep your shoulders low, elbows low, or if you can, take them a little bit higher. 2. All right, open book. So take it forward, open, close, step it back. Forward, open, close, and back. A little bit of a pause. When we do these lunges, we have 4 more. We don't want to push that knee forward, so we don't want to push it forwards. We want to step forward, stop, drop the back knee towards the floor. 1 more. Good, bring it in, side lunge, step it out, hold it in place. 4, 3, 2. Hold it in the center, cat-cow, inhale, exhale. Good, in and out. So it's just a little arch and a little tail feather tuck. In and out. 3 more, inhale up, exhale out. 2, last one, inhale, exhale, hold your tuck, roll it all the way up, arms across the chest, neutral spine. Turn to the right, hinge it forward, draw a smiley face to the left, return to the center. So hinge, circle, bring it up into the center. Your legs are straight. This is a little hamstring stretch. We're not rounding our spine or arching our tummy, so we don't want to round and lift this way. So it's legs straight, turn, hinge at the hips, draw a half circle. Draw a smiley face. Last one, hinge it forward. Circle all the way up. Good. Now we're going to take our hands to the floor. We're going to step it back into our plank position. So hinge it forward, step it back, hold a nice good plank just for a minute. You can do this at an incline if you don't want to go to the floor today. Good. 4, 3, runner's lunge. Step the right foot forward by the right hand. Step it back. Left foot forward. Step it back. If you need to, you can just try to get that toe up there the best you can. Toe up like you're going to step. We have 2 more. Step it forward. Take it back. 1 more. Step it forward. Take it back. Walk it all the way back up to standing. Bring it back into the center. We're going to do our heel stomps right here. So stomp and stomp. If you can do full jumps, go for it. Otherwise, I want you to try to stomp those heels down as hard as you can. 4, 3, we're going to step touch right here. Reach and pull. You can do those heel stomps every day. What I want you to think about though is go somewhere where it's safe. 4, 3, we're going to double touch at a curl. Step, touch, step, curl. So what I mean by safe is maybe you have carpet, maybe you have an area, just make sure that there's nothing on the floor that's going to hurt your feet. And I want you to try to do these stomps barefoot. Just curls right here, just curls. So I want you to try to do those heel stomps barefoot, just in your house, somewhere that it's a little bit of cushion until you get used to it. 8, 7, 4, 3, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders. Up, back, and down into your back pocket. We're going to grab a quick drink of water. So we're going to move on. Circuit number 1. For this round, we're going to do deadlift, curl, squat, and release. Second exercise, we're going to do a single leg deadlift hold, and you can have your toe down in the back, but we're going to have 1 dumbbell only, and we're going to row and row. So it's reciprocating, but only one side is loaded. Third exercise is we're going to do jump squats. You can do squat triple extension, or you can do full jumps, or you can do a full jump squat. Go a little bit deeper into that squat. We'll see how my legs are doing today, but we're going to start deadlift with a bicep curl. Hold the curl at the top and do your squat. So we've got 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So feet hip width apart. We're just going to hinge it forward. Stand tall, curl it at the top, squat, and release. So hinge, stand tall, curl, squat, and down. Hinge, curl it up, squat, and lift. We do have 3 rounds of everything, so I'm going to go a little bit lighter today. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're going to do 1 dumbbell. 1 dumbbell that you can do rows with. It's going to be in the hand opposite your leg. So let's hinge it forward right here. Hold, and we're going to do row and row. You can see that counterbalance, that weight shift. You've got to brace your core. You've got to stabilize your body. And this is just with a 10. And for a lot of people, I know a 10 is heavy. For me, it's a little bit light for rows. We want to make sure that we're not rotating that hip open. We're not rotating it closed. We're not reaching. Good. Bring it up. Rest. We're going to go for our jump squats. Jump squats. So you can do your hops like you did in the warm-up, or your triple extension. So option 1, squat, lift up, squat, lift up. This is your cardio. If you want to do a little bit more jumping, you're going to jump. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you jump, you go into a squat. Jump, little deeper squat. Just don't puff out your buns and arch your low back. Keep them tucked under. Hop and sit back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift, curl, squat. Round number 2. Good, 3, 2, and 1. So let's hinge it forwards. Stand tall, curl it up, squat it down, and stand. Hinge. Use a little power when you stand. Use those legs to help you get those arms up. So imagine if you were lifting something that was a lot heavier than this. So hinge, lift, squat, down. We've got one more. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna switch it over to the other side. So switch hands, switch feet. You can have your toe in the back touching down, but we're gonna shift our way forward, hinge right here. And we're gonna row and row. So row and row. So instead of doing like row and row, I want you to think about them changing positions. Hinge it forward. Again, if you need to, tap that toe down. I know I tend to kind of open this hip a little bit more. This is definitely a balance challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Jump squats, triple extension, bunny hops, or a little bit more of a jump. 2 and 1. So again, option 1, squat, lift up, heels up, down, throwing the leaves in the fall. So squat and lift, squat and lift. Again, if you want to, little jumps. The deeper you go into your squat, the harder this is going to be. So I'm doing a little bit of a jump with a stick. Here's 2 and 1. Bring it up. Deadlift, curl, and squat. Our next round, when we do our deadlift, we're going to do a deadlift, a double-sided row. Good. And then we're going to switch sides. So hinge, curl it up, down, and lift. So good hinge forward, ribs tucked, bracing that core. Good, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're going to hinge, opposite side row, lift and switch, hinge, row, time is on. So this is your core work. Yes, we're doing strength, but I want you to think about building that core, stabilizing your spine, which is going to include your glutes. So hinge, row it up, hinge forwards, row it up. Every time we hold it and we get ready to do that row, I want you to drive that elbow back, tighten your tummy. Here's 2 and 1. Good, bring it in. Jump squats, last set. Last set. Here we go. So triple extension is your option 1. Down and lift. Down and lift. Option 2, jump it. Jump it. Nice, good lift and hold. If you want to make it harder, lift and stick your jump, stick your squat. 10 seconds. Remember, this is your cardio, so do what's going to get your heart rate elevated, help you reach your goals. 2 and 1. Bring it in. Shake it out, walk around, grab a quick drink of water. We're going to move on circuit number 2. Curtsy lunges with side raises. So option 1, curtsy, side at the bottom. Option 2, curtsy, side at the top. Side at the bottom is a little more challenging. And we're gonna do chop, halo, chop, halo. Or you can do down in the center, down in the center. So diagonal up, down, diagonal, and down. So you're getting that shoulder work without your head work. Then we're going to take our legs nice and wide. Dumbbell, we're going to do our hand switches right in the middle. So let's go ahead and grab dumbbells you can do side raises with. Again, I'm going light today. We got 30 seconds. Lunge and a side raise in 3, 2, and 1. So a little soft bend in the elbow. I'm going to curtsy, and I'm going to lift. I'm going to curtsy, and I'm going to lift. You need to figure out something between 5s and 8s, because for little muscles, that's kind of a big jump. Good, 10 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, chop with a halo. I'm going to use a dumbbell. Hold it on the ends. 2, and 1. So I'm going to go down, up, circle around, switching sides. Rotate, lift, and circle. Rotate, lift, and circle. This is shoulder work in addition to core. So when we do our chop, little rotation, but here we don't arch or round. Little rotate, up and around. So soft knees, little tail feather tuck. Good, bring it in. Gonna do our wide stance. I'm just gonna keep the same dumbbell that I had. So wide stance, brace the core. We're gonna take it to the side, switch in the middle. So a little rotation is okay. We don't wanna do big rotations here. We're going anti-rotation. So we're reaching the arm down a little, but my core is fairly stable. So you can come up in the middle, lunge and middle. And remember, this is your cardio. So if you need to take the dumbbell out, that's okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Curtsy lunge, side raises. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to do my curtsy, side raise. Hips, knees, and toes are pointing forward, so we don't want to turn our bodies and open our chest towards the corner or the wall. So we're keeping it to the front, crossing the leg behind. We're sitting back and working into those glutes. Same thing with our side lunges, because we're working into the smaller glute muscles. So we're kind of loading up that side hip. 2, and 1. Chop with a halo. Or I'll show you the option this round. 3, 2, and 1. So your option is hip, center, down, up, hip, center, down, up. But I'm going to go back for my halos, circle around. This is shoulders in addition to core. Got to have that shoulder mobility to keep our head where it is to do our circle. Again, soft knees. We don't have to stand perfectly tall here. Good. Rest. Bring it in the center. Dumbbell, side switch. So taking the legs a little bit wide. Good. So we're going to go side and side. Trying to use the line in the floor to even up my feet. Because I'm starting to see those little changes that come from sitting weird ways repetitively for a long time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in the center. Got one more set. One more set. So curtsy lunges, 2, and 1. I'm going to start on the other leg. So curtsy with my lift. Curtsy with my lift. This is our stand tall. Good, nice, good lift. Shoulders are staying over our hips. So we have plenty of time. There's 2 and 1 to see how your body is moving, see how your body feels. All right, chop with a halo. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm again starting on the other side. Chop with a halo, chop with a halo. Here I'm not rotating my hips, so I'm not letting my hips go around. I'm trying to rotate just from my ribs up. So your thoracic spine is designed to be a little bit mobile. So we stabilize the lumbar spine, your low back, and then we move the upper spine. 2 and 1. Good, bring it in. Dumbbell side lunges, some dumbbell switches. Good, time's on. So side and side. Quick dumbbell switch, little side lunges. Don't have to go super deep. It's that speed, and it's good for our brains to switch the hands, or switch that dumbbell from hand to hand. If you want to add a little bit of a drive back, you can. Again, no rotation here. I'm trying to hold it stable. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Walk it in, shake it out. Walk around, grab a drink. Gonna move on. Circuit number 3. We're gonna do a pass-through lunge. So that means right leg is gonna lunge forward, and then we're gonna do a knee if we can. Right leg is gonna lunge back. Second exercise, weighted march. Third exercise is a hamstring curl with a rear fly. We don't come all the way forward and go back. We're holding the back portion of that fly. So we're gonna do our pass-through lunges. So I'm gonna do round 1 right, round 2 left, round 3 alternate. So 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm gonna just do 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna step it forward, and then I'm gonna step it back. And you can just pause in the middle if you need to, but if you can, do not pass go, or go, pass go, do not go to jail. If you wanna make it a little harder, step forward, knee drive, back, knee drive. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weighted march. I'm gonna do 1 dumbbell in each hand. You can do hands by the hips, hands at your shoulders, or arms up overhead. Good, so we're gonna march right here. Each round, I'm gonna make it a little bit harder. So this round, I'm going to stick with my hands at my hips. Next round, I'm doing shoulders. Next round, I'm doing overhead. So we want to try not to weeble wobble, wide legs, and march side to side. We're trying to stay as tall as we can. There's a little side to side movement, but not a lot, just from that weight shift. 2 and 1. Dumbbells down. Hamstring curls with that rear fly, that rear pull back. Here we go. So step, pull, pull. I want you to think palms facing forwards. You're trying to push somebody back. So somebody's trying to go past you and you're like, nope, can't go that way. You gotta press it back. So think about your arms straight, press with the back of your hand, but the movement leads from your shoulders. Press it back. Shoulders away from the ears. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, pass through lunges, switching over to the other leg. Again, I'm gonna do dumbbell, switching hands right here. So now left foot forward, tap it, left foot back. So we're still getting lunges on both legs here, but we're doing that pass through. This is a little bit of core work in addition to a little balance work and our strength. So workouts are multi-purpose. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, weighted march. I'm gonna grab my dumbbells, same thing. This time, I'm gonna load them at my shoulders, but I'm not resting my dumbbells on my shoulders. My shoulders are set, my elbows are forwards. Racked position, but I'm not actually touching my shoulders with the dumbbells. I'm holding it, stabilizing my shoulder blades, packing them across my back. So your shoulder blades are kind of a joint, kinda, but they're supposed to pack tight against your shoulder blades or against your torso. Good, rest. Hamstring curls with a rear fly. So they're supposed to be kind of down and back, flat against your torso. 2, 1. So step, press. That's why when I say shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades down and back in your back pocket, we're trying to set the shoulder blades against the torso. We're trying to keep them in that stable position while we do the exercise. Even here, I'm trying to keep my shoulders away from my ears. I think long neck. And I do not have a long neck. I'm trying to make it look like I have one. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. All right, one more set. We're gonna do right leg forward and back, then together, left leg forward, back, and together. So I'm doing 2 dumbbells. Your time is on. So I'm gonna do forward. I'm gonna go back, together, and switch. So forward, back, together, and switch. Forward, back, together, and switch. Good, we've got about 7 seconds to go. There's 3, 2, and 1. All right, weighted march. I am choosing to do arms up overhead. If your arms look like this, I want you to keep them at your shoulders, but if you can get them up, you want to try to lock out those elbows the best you can. So if you're here, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's going to be a lot more challenging. So I want you to try to press it up, lock it out. So focus is core. So if your shoulders are not okay with this, then you just bring it back down here. Or if you find that you're arching your back to get the arms up there, tuck those ribs under. Good. Rest. Bring it in. Ham curls. Rear fly. Again, set your shoulders. 2 and 1. Step it out. So core is braced. So shoulders away. We want to make this a little bit harder. Rotate from the shoulders, not just your wrists. From the shoulders. So palms up. I feel this in my left shoulder a lot more. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. Walk around. Grab a drink. We've got one more circuit. And for time's sake, we're definitely going to do 2 rounds. We might do 3, but we're definitely going to do the 2 rounds. You can do this at an incline. So you're going to do a push-up with a plank shooter. It's a child's pose, basically. You do a push-up, you push back into child's pose, but you try to have your knees stay off the ground. If you need to go down to your knees and just do a child's pose, that's okay too. If you're at an incline, these are uneven, but you're just going to do a push-up, and then you kind of do a little knee squat, like you're going to try to squat and get down on the floor and then come back up. Second exercise, cross mountain climbers. If you want to stay standing, you're here, slow and steady. Last exercise, world's greatest stretch. So this is kind of cardio, but you're going to step, open, close, back, step, open, close, back. So on the floor, you can have your hands elevated, but it's a lot of hands and knees, so modify as needed. Let's go ahead and take it down. We're going to do our push-up with our plank shooter in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to do a knee push-up, and then I'm going to lift up into a plank, and I'm going to take my hips to my heels, keeping my knees off the ground, come back forward, knees down, push up, lift up, plank shooter, and forwards. Push up, lift up. Now if you need to keep your knees on the ground, that's okay. Push up, keep the spine neutral, so this isn't a forehead to the floor situation. Good. Rest. You can give your hands a break. Cross mountain climbers, nice and slow. Nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. Time's on. So I'm on my knees, or my toes, cross and center. Cross and center. So for our chops, we had our upper body moving and our lower body stable. here we have our upper body stable, lower body moves. Cross, cross. But we're still trying to rotate from our ribs a little bit. 2 and 1. Bring it in. A little bit of a sit back. World's greatest stretch with our open book. Elevate your hands if you need to. You can be on your knees. Time's on. Step forward. Open. Close. Step it back. Step forward. Open. Close. And back. If you can be on your toes. Knees off the ground. So if you have to lift your hips up a little bit to go switching sides, go for it. But if you can keep them level, good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. You're gonna go back. We're gonna do one more set because it's a lot of shoulders, a lot of hands and knees. But push up, plank shooter. 2, good. Time's on. I was kind of thinking about that. Push up, and again, you can just do child's pose, hips to heels. But we're thinking about pushing the floor away, and then even when we do our plank shooter, push the floor away, spine neutral, dig your heels into the palm, or dig the heels of your palms into the floor. Help use your back muscles to pull yourself forwards. Down, lift, back, forwards. 2 and 1. Little rest. Cross climbers. You can be standing if you need to be. You're good to go. 2 and 1. Spread the fingers. You're going to take it up. Cross, center. Cross, center. Now you can do kind of hands and knees or a knee plank. Do knee to elbow on the same side. This is a little bit different, but it means you can be on your knees. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back. Got one more set. World's greatest stretch. We're just doing 2 on this one. Again, it's a lot of shoulders. You want to do 3, you can do it on your own time. That's fine. Good. We're going to lift it up. Runner's lunge. Open. Close. Step back. Runner's lunge. Open. Step it back. Good step. Should get a little bit of an elevated heart rate here. Not as much as jump squats, but if you move at a quicker pace, using a lot of muscles here. 2 and 1. Good. Take it down. Sit your hips towards your heels. You can roll your shoulders. You can walk around. Take a minute. Grab a drink. We're going to go for our stretching. I'm going to come to standing, grab my beverage, and I'm going to come to a seated position here. We're going to start stretching on our backs, kind of what we've been doing this week. We're going to take it all the way down onto our backs. We're going to do alternating knee pull-in. So left leg out straight, right knee is going to get pulled in, and then we're going to switch. So switch and switch. And you can grab behind your thigh because I want you to focus on extending this leg out and not letting your knee be off of the floor just to get your knee in. So you want to take it, straighten it out. Try to get the entire back of your leg as close to the floor as you can get it. The back of my knee doesn't touch, but I can feel my calves and I can feel a little bit of my thighs. Here's 2 and 1. Good. Bring both knees in. Feet on the floor. Squeeze the knees together. Arms out to the side. Palms facing up. We're going to rotate both knees to one side, both knees to the other. Now, if you have issues with your spine, you are welcome to just wiggle your knees and not let your spine go anywhere. Or you can just do a nice good hold and stretch the arms out to the sides with your palms facing up. So you can just focus on getting that nice good chest and bicep stretch and take out the extra rotation. Good, now we're gonna take it all the way over to the side, and we're just gonna do one good rainbow. We're just gonna rainbow up and around, all the way, and then bring it back. Good, and now we're gonna flip it over to the other side. We've already done a lot of rotation today, but I wanna get that rainbow in. So we're gonna rainbow it up and around, and then bring it back. Good. Roll it all the way over, hands and knees. Gonna sit back into that child's pose. Hips to the heels. Reach those arms out, forehead towards the floor. Now I am gonna walk my fingers forward, walk my body forward, deepen the stretch under my arms, and I'm getting a little bit more of a low back arch and a chest stretch. If this is not for you, don't feel that you have to do that movement. Good, let's go ahead and bring it up. Hands and knees position, walk your hands to your knees, hips to your heels. We're gonna come to half kneeling here. So a little tail feather tuck, half kneeling position. We're gonna tuck our tail, squeeze our glute, little push forwards, and we're gonna hold it. The leg that's in front, that hand comes up. The leg that's in back, that hand also goes back. Keeping the ribs and the tail feather tucked, we're trying to get our fingertips closer together. And it's okay if you're here, or maybe this one is pretty good and this one can go to the other side. And you're gonna find there's a difference on one side compared to the other. And release, switch it. So half kneeling position. We're gonna tuck our tail, squeeze our glute, little push forwards. Again, so tail feathers pointing to the floor. Our puffed out chest should be tucked under just a little. Hands here and here. Eight, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take that front leg, pull it back a little bit. We're going to press through, standing nice and tall, thumbs pointing forwards. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Good. Shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up. We're going to look to one side and look to the other. Two, one, bring it in the center, big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale. One more time, big breath in, and out, and you are all done.